Palmer Road area on the Lancaster West Estate. I actually grew up in Grenfell Tower. I got deported in 2010. I'm out in the Republic of Colombia in South America at the moment in La Cárcel de Convita y Alta Seguridad, which is a maximum security penitentiary here in Colombia. I've been in here since 2014, family. A lot of people on your channel know me from our interview. Things in here are just, life in here is complicated, family. It's not like any other prison in the world that I've ever heard of, bruv. Since 2020, the situation here has just been mad, fam. We've been basically abandoned by the state, bruv. We've been running the place ourselves amongst the inmates. Different groups run different patios, which are like wings, bruv. And yeah, man, God willing, brother, with the justice for peace processes that are the process that's going on here in Colombia. My case was taken under by the magistrates. God willing, brother, I should be out in February 2027, man. I'm in prison, brother, for 2 homicides, kidnap, 16 different counts of weapons and ammunition and silliness that they found in the house I got arrested in, bruv. Yeah, family, what we was talking about before, man, this Montana character, man. Bro, you know I got to know the internet through man like you, bruv, through Vice, through Ricky on that Behind the Bars TV interview and that, bruv. But that's all out of the situation we're living in here, fam. You get me? So I'm not really an internet kind of guy. I use Facebook and shit to communicate, you get me, bruv? But I wasn't really up to date with all this situation in London, brother, with all these UK rappers and whatnot, man. It's good, man. I've been seeing all Digger D and Central C and all these, man, you get me? And I like what they're doing, man. I come across C Montana, brother, and his song Colombia. It was years ago, bro, but the song, I was reasoning with one of my people, man, and he was telling me a lot of stuff, bruv, that the guy talks a lot, that the song, obviously I knew it was dedicated to man, bruv, but I don't sing and shit, bruv. I don't do music, so I ignored it, bruv. I thought it was kind of funny, bruv. But I've been reasoning with my people, man, and my people tell me that the fella speaks about, let's say, his experiences here in Colombia in certain way, bruv. Yeah, man, the guy's song Colombia, the fella dedicated a song to, man. You get me, bruv? I don't even know what to think about that, but he did it, you get me, bruv? But the thing is, man, the fella lies a lot, man. The fella came out here, brother, because of one of his little cousins, man. His little cousin Ox is from where I grew up, man, in Latin, but you get me? My man's from Henry Dickens Court, man. He's good fella, you get me? But we was in jail back in the day. The fella had a little problem. Get me? I helped him out, man, in Huntercombe, man. Why? I don't know if that still exists, man. I helped the fella out with some South fellas that were sticking on him, making his time harder for him. You get me, bro? I helped him out, man. Years later, I got out of jail. I got deported. I came out here to Colombia. My guy hollered at me. We was good, man. We was good. You get me? Spoke to his people, man. I met Montana. I met all these people, brother. We started to reason. You get me, fam? We started to reason about the ins and outs of what we was gonna do, brother. Not to say too much, man. He ended up out here in Colombia, bruv. You get me, bruv? To meet my jefe, man. To meet my people, man.
My teeth were falling to pieces, and I needed a fresh start, and I needed to be able to smile and laugh without covering my.
In the ins and outs, brother, there was a complication, man. He had an altercation with one of my family members. You get me, bruv? Which basically left me with the obligation to prove my loyalty, fam, and that led to basically Montana being tied up in one of our apartments in Ciudad Bolívar in Bogota, brother. Obviously, I can't lie, I took advantage and I held him, do you know what I mean? We took him up there, we held him, we gave him notification that certain people that he had done this and that to before had fucking, that they're family of ours, you get me? So obviously, we've held him. He shouldn't be bruv, do you know what I mean? But Christian, when I tell you that there was soldiers and shit hanging out a helicopter, bruv, he knows, man. He knows what happened, bruv. And do you know what I mean? We went up there with no passports, no phones. We know how to do our job, bruv. And we know when there's raids and operations, bruv, nivel operativo to that height, bruv. It's because it's pre-planned, bruv, and it's do you know what I mean? And it's just what it is, man. He came out here, he had my people, my cousin on some next shit, and because their problems back in the day, bruv, we've ended up taking the next course of action. And if we would have gone ahead with what we was planning to do, and we would have done everything legitly and done what we had planned to do, which you can imagine what it was, well, bruv, I imagine we would have met his police powers in another way. Obviously, I was a coordinator. I was at my baby mum's house at the moment of the raids and that, bruv. But I came past in my car, bruv, and I drove past the scene, bruv, and you get me, bruv? My eyes couldn't believe what I was seeing, bruv. Helicopters, people hanging from fucking roofs, and all sorts of people from the UK embassy, bruv, from Interpol and from the Colombian military and police folk, bruv. Precisely got to my house, brother, that we was using to hold my man, you get me? When all this has gone by, brother, obviously my jefe and my people, man, they wanted answers as to what had happened. Do you understand? So we've got in contact basically with one of the local officers, brother, that collaborates with my jefe, you get me? He let us know, family, that there was an operativo, which is basically an obo, bruv, in our barrio with an informant for Interpol, bruv, that had been kidnapped and taken into custody by fucking members of La Oficina in Bigao. This is coming from a patrol officer, do you understand? From a fucking Bobby on the beat, like we call it back in the UK, bruv. But Colombian version, fucking corrupt as fuck, do you know what I mean? He's basically told us the ins and outs, bruv, of what he knows. He obviously don't have all the information, but what he's told us, are you listening, bruv? There was an informant, an Interpol informant being kidnapped in Ciudad Bolívar by members of La Oficina in Bigao, brother, which had to be rescued, and fucking all units go and whatnot, brother. I don't know what you'd make of that. I don't know what you do you know what I mean, or what everyone else would understand by that, brother. But to me, bruv, that's God's way of uncovering a snitch for man. You get me, bruv? God always backs man and walks with me, bruv, through wherever I go, bruv. No matter how dark my situation, brother. You get me? But fam, what that means is, brother, the fella was out here doing badness, bruv, trying to do badness to me and my people, bruv, by means of the police, bruv. Back in the UK, bruv, in Ladbroke Grove, Latimer Road, we call that a snitch boy, bruv. You get me, bruv? Fucking police informer, bruv. Weird people, Christian, man. Weird people, brother. You get me? I hear and I don't, bruv, because I've got contact with you, I speak about this, man, because we were reasoning on this before, brother, and you made me see, B, that it should be told, man, because he speaks on his songs and shit. It's funny, man. He makes good music, man. Whatever, do you understand? Whoever likes what they like, man. But I don't like listening to snitch boys, and I don't like boys talking about me like they're like fellas came out here on some gangster shit and got, nah, man. Boy lies, man. Tell him to tell the truth, man. Tell him to tell the truth, brother.